Okay, good morning from Amed in Bali, and this is my first full day here, and I just rode down the beach and I'm at a place called Sunset Point, and this is where I think it's a good spot to be for sunsets, so maybe later in the day I'll come back here. But this is Amed right here, and I'm actually staying around the peninsula there, inland slightly. But rather a lovely sight, and you can see the black beaches there. Black because of the volcanic activity over the centuries, and you can just about make out the volcano. Forget the name of it, but that is the largest volcano in Bali, and it's also a very popular spot for seeing the sunrise, and that's something I may do too. You can go to a lookout point and have really spectacular views of the sun rising over the volcano, and I'm pretty sure you can go up the volcano too. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to another volcano tomorrow, in 5 days, and I know you can hike up that one, so we shall see. I don't think it's the same volcano that I'm going to, it's a different one I think. But that is the largest in Bali. And these are working fishing villages. So this is it's a series of, I think, 6 villages going down the coast, and they are very local, and they are all working fishermen, and they all go out in the morning and do their fishing, and a lot of them have their own little restaurants on the beach, and they serve the fish fresh that day, and for a very reasonable price apparently. So I'm sure I'm going to be eating a lot of seafood on this trip. I already had barracuda last night and it was great. Very much like a tuna, very meaty. I don't know, mate, is a barracuda a tuna? I don't know, maybe it is. So here's the view from the on the other side, going let's see, that would be going south. This is going north, and we're on the east coast. Very nice. Had a really nice breakfast this morning, so I get breakfast at the place that I'm at, and it was banana pancakes. And banana pancakes are very popular in Bali and Southeast Asia in general. In fact, when youngsters go on backpacking excursions, they call it the banana pancake trail, because that's what you tend to get for breakfast in the morning at the various hostels. But I love banana pancakes, so I'm a happy man. Alright, very nice. I think I'm going to go and find a place to have a cup of coffee and peruse the view. I'll talk to you all soon. So here's another vantage point further up the coast, and another lovely view overlooking the ocean, and still in Amed. You can see there's a boat out there, a fishing boat, and they're all catamaran style. So they've got the catamaran like stabilizers on either side, and all of the boats are like that. All of the fishing boats are exactly like that around here. I'm actually heading more further north, and apparently there's a Japanese shipwreck a few miles from here, so that's where I'm actually heading. So off I go. Alright, so here's another nice vantage point. And you can see all the fishing boats down there. They've probably already been out for the morning and are now back. It's about, I don't know, 11 a.m. I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know what day it is. Oh, it's Sunday. There you go. So there's another big fishing village. Loads of boats out there. And I stopped to get a drink, a soda, and I got this not knowing what the hell it is. Laratan Penyagar Cap Badak, and judging by what's on the front of the can, It's actually made from the urine of a rhinoceros. But it does taste of orange, you'll be pleased to know, and it's not bad at all. Not as sweet as the sodas that you get in America and England, which is probably a good thing. Won't rot my teeth away. So yeah, this is a nice spot. I actually got my drink from over there. Hello. And a nice little area to sit. Pretty high up. And actually that beach doesn't look as black as the others. It looks almost normal, but it gets a little darker as you go up. But I've never seen black beaches before. I've never been to, is it Tenerife, Canary Islands or something, that has the black beaches? I've never been there. It's pretty unique for me. Oh wow, there's a lovely place down there where you can sit. That's really nice. Very pretty. Alright, onwards and upwards.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Fine. And you?
Good, thank you.
Where you go?
Just cruising around.
My house.
Is that your home?
Yes.
Nice. That's a nice place to live.
Yeah.
Not a bad view.
Yeah. In the picture?
I'm fine, thank you. I've got loads already. Yeah, lucky you. What a view.
Come to in my home.
Yeah, after you. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Have a good day. Take care. Imagine living there and having that view. Good Lord. Mind you, he can't afford a shirt. It must be expensive. So, I'm just joking. Alright, so I'm still continuing along the coast. And I think at some point I'm going to come across some temples maybe. And also, I think it's the easternmost point of Bali. That's what it says on the map anyway. This stretch of road's not too bad, but going through some of those little villages earlier on, my god, it's just an extravaganza of potholes. Some of them are bloody huge too, filled with water, so you don't know how deep they are. So you just basically have to weave around them as you're riding. So needless to say, I've been riding extremely conservatively. But this is good. This is a nice stretch. I do really like this part of Bali, Amed. It's relatively unspoiled. It's not a major tourist destination, and they're all working fishing villages. So you feel like you're off the beaten track a little bit. Good Lord, a lot of trash around there. You do see that occasionally. Little areas of trash. It's relatively very clean, but you do see that. And it's the same in Vietnam. And it's really annoying to see. But it tends to be in non-touristy areas, and it's a shame that, you know, you see it in some of these little villages. I mean, not a great deal, but enough to where you see it and you're going, well, why the hell can't somebody come and pick all that up? It can't be that difficult to do. It's such a beautiful environment. It's a shame to have litter, trash spoiling it. Looks like there's a nice place being built right there with a rather spectacular view overlooking the ocean. and another place there. Right. So yeah, I do like it here. I mean, I loved Ubud. It's lovely to have all the fancy restaurants and the lovely shops, and of course it's extremely scenic. But this is scenic too, and it's not as touristy. It's not as built up. It's just more of what I prefer. And I deliberately chose to come to places like this when I planned my itinerary in Bali. I wanted to stay away from the really, really busy places. There's one area called Canggu, I think it's called, which is like absolutely mobbed. I didn't fancy going there. Another chicken crossing the road to get to the other side. It's a joke that's quickly wearing thin. So I'm assuming that all these little villages, they're relying on tourism and fishing, of course, and they're very industrious. For example, the place that I'm staying at, the homestay, she has the homestay with a few rooms, I'm not sure how many, and then she also rents out fishing trips and snorkeling gear, so she has a little sideline with that. So there's a big sign when you enter that if you want to have any of these, if you want to rent a scooter, of course, she'll do that for you. If you want to rent a taxi, she'll get that arranged. A personal driver, basically everything is looked after, and obviously she's making money from that. Well, it's a couple, and they have kids. Very, very sweet, kind couple. And then she also has a little shoe shop right next door to the homestay, to the little hotel area. A nice modern shoe shop which sells sneakers, which is what I need to get. So I've already spoken to her about that, and she has it all closed up, and you just have to ask her and she'll open it up and you can peruse the selection and buy a pair of knockoff sneakers. I'm sure it's not going to be fancy, genuine Nike and Adidas and all of that. They're going to be like knockoffs, but that's perfectly okay for me. Okay, here's a nice view. Hello. Oh, and there's a cow just hanging out, admiring the view. There's another little fishing village which I'm heading to, I believe. It looks lovely. Hello, hello. Are you enjoying your breakfast? Let's avoid the cow shit as I leave. I have to stop for something to eat soon. So the volcano is behind me. I'm moving away from the volcano. I think tomorrow I'm gonna, weather permitting, I'm gonna go and try and see the sunrise over the volcano, which means getting up very early because I think the sunrise is at 6:30 a.m. and it's about a 20-minute ride out there. But apparently it's well worth doing. Really spectacular. I'm gonna see what the weather's like in the morning, and I'll head out and do that. And I also want to do some snorkeling eventually. But today I thought I would just cruise around and explore the coastline. Oh, it's the catch of the day. Right. That looks like mackerel to me. It's a bit fishy. Another cow just hanging out at the side of the road. Oh no, was that a deer? No, that was a deer. I think. Oh no, eat your heart out, David Attenborough. Could be a cow, could be a deer. Might have been a dog. Pretty sure he wasn't a cat. Yeah, how could it be a deer? It was a calf, it was a baby cow. That's definitely a cow. Know your animals with Neil Pluff. That's a dog. A weird looking dog. Oh, and here's another chicken crossing the road. And there's another steep hill. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn around soon, I think, and head on back. Hi, do you sell gas? Petrol?
No.
Do you sell petrol?
Petrol.
Yeah. You do? Great. Right here? Yes, please. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. Thank you.
One, two.
I just need it filled up, please. So probably one. I don't know. Whatever you think.
One.
I think one will be fine. Yeah. Are you laughing at me? They're laughing at me.
Buat kemana kameranya itu?
That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Give me another one. Yeah, one more. So two.
Musik nih.
Yeah. Thanks. May as well fill it up.
Mau kemana? Bisa bahasa? Nanti?
That's fine.
Oh, iya.
Yeah.
Berapa tahun di Bali? Nggak
Yeah.
bisa?
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you. How much?
70.
How much?
70.
Is that enough? Oh no! Stepped on the dog. All right, brilliant.
kasih.
Okay, thank you. Take care. All right, off we go with a full tank of gas. View of the ocean going downhill, back down the mountain. This is very steep. There's one of the outdoor temples belonging to the home. Okay, well, I have a choice of direction here. I'll go this way. Sunday, what am I talking about? Never mind. You had every reason to laugh at me. Hello.
Ngapain bro?
Can I eat here? Nick?
Meatball.
What is that?
Meatball.
Okay. So one. Thank you. I've just ordered something and I have no idea what it is. Okay, so here I am at another temple. I had to walk up all these steps and I'm wearing a sarong again, this time with a fetching blue waistband for some reason. But the sarong actually matches my shoes, which is nice. Anyway, so I had to walk up all these steps to the temple, the so-called temple. So let me just show you exactly what it is. So I keep on walking, and this is like way on the top of this mountainside, very high up, as you can see. There's the ocean on the other side, and on that side. So you come in here. I've already done this. I came through here, and I'm assuming that this isn't it, and have to keep on walking. So I went sailing past this, thinking it was through this little doorway here. But it's not. This is it. This is the temple. And this is it, literally. But it's very nice. And it's obviously very holy. I have to wear a sarong. And it's very important to the locals, to the Hindus. I was just expecting a bit more. However, having said that, the views are amazing. And I think that this visit is as much about the views as the temple itself. What there is of it. So I went walking through here thinking that it was going to be through here, but there's nothing. There's just a hillside. But a hillside with spectacular views. And there's that lighthouse that I saw earlier on the motorbike. And I reckon we're about 20 minutes outside Amed now, maybe a bit longer. But it's a very, very beautiful sight. Looks like there's a big container ship out there. The water looks very calm. So yeah, there we go. Not quite what I was expecting, but good exercise to get up here. And fantastic views, and a very, very small temple. It's more like a shrine than a temple, I suppose, but it's obviously ancient. There's some pillars here, old pillars, so this is obviously a very old site. And there's a very nice entranceway, a nice little gate, and obviously this was something much, much bigger back in the day. I would imagine it was an actual building, and this is all that's left of it. Anyway, that was fun. So back down the hill I go, me and my sarong.